は、3人に、日本語をどうやって勉強したかっていうのを聞いていこうと思います。Yeah! So, did you go to like Japanese language school?
No.
Oh, no.
I used to go,
okay.
but only for 3 months.
Oh, why 3 months?
I don't know, like, I thought it wasn't effective that much.
Oh, like what do you mean?
It wasn't fun.
It was fun, but the grammar, all those grammar,
Just grammar only.
I just knew that everything.
So like review kind of.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to language school, but I did learn first in my community college in San Diego.
Okay.
So
you took Japanese as a second
language? Just Japanese. It was just called Japanese 101.
Japanese survival.
Then it's just Japanese 102.
Right.
Then Japanese conversational Japanese. And then,
How long did you study for?
In San Diego, it was like maybe a year and a half.
Okay.
Was your teacher Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were all Japanese. We had students there, and we practiced. It was fun. We used the Genki book, so Genki 1, Genki 2.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but I've never.
And then the Mina no Nihongo, I think, does the
Oh,
one
yeah,
for the
yeah,
conversational one. So it was good, but we learned a lot of kind of like play games like Shiritori. I don't know the name.
Shiritori.
Shiritori. Yeah, we
So-
played that game too, but I don't know. We didn't. After class was over, I never used it because I'd go home and speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I see my friends. I speak English. I watch TV and it was English. So I was like never really using it.
forgot.
Yeah. So I never really improved that much.
Okay.
Then when I transferred over here, since I stopped going to school for like a year and a half to work to save money for Japan, close to 2 years, so I never used it. I lost a lot of it. So when I took Japanese again, they gave me a placement test. I'm like, I should be this level. And they went, nope, bam! Started from the bottom, now I'm still there again. So I'm like, oh man. So I went, but this time, like, since it was kind of more review than anything else, I was able to learn it. Like, I could understand it more. I'm like, whoa, I get it this time. And then I was able to use it.
That's good.
I think I improved the most just by speaking outside, especially when drinking. When I used to
I knew I was gonna say.
I think I just feel more like, okay, I want to talk. And like if I'm in line going to the restroom and I look over, I'm like, konbanwa. They're like
In the restaurant.
I've had it when I am in the restroom and the Japanese people are drunk. They're like, American? Americans even this. They're like, oh.
Anyway, how about you, Angie?
I learned for 3 years at university.
What did you do in the university? Like, did you learn grammar?
Yeah, so like I think once a week I had one grammar class. Then I had like one, it was like vocab, but kind of like speaking, conversation class. And then my other classes were just like culture or like...
But do you guys think Japanese is difficult?
Yes.
Honestly,
Difficult.
out of like all the languages I've learned, I think Japanese is the most difficult.
Well, the structure is different than English. Like the verbs come at the end.
Yeah,
So you have to wait to listen to the whole sentence.
But but Japanese, like, if you don't know the kanji, you can't do anything. You're just like, okay.
Well, they have 3, so they have hiragana, katakana,
Like,
and
it's
kanji.
so difficult.
But you know, like, I guess kanji is necessary for writing and reading, but it's not really necessary for speaking. So of course in a language there are four things, right? Of course for Japanese it's all difficult, but which one do you think is the most difficult?
For me to learn Japanese?
Yeah, or which of the
For me,
four is
listening.
difficult?
I don't
Listening
know.
is different.
Oh, really?
For me, listening is what always gets me.
How about you, Katerina? Which is difficult for you?
For me, the reading.
Reading?
Reading, yeah. When I took the JLPT test, the most difficult part was reading for me. I got the lowest grades.
Oh, really?
For reading.
What was difficult?
I couldn't read the kanji.
Angie, which one's difficult for you?
I think maybe, reading, just because like it takes me so long, and like I hate how long it takes.
But okay, so why did you guys decide to learn Japanese though? Like, why Japanese? Why not like Chinese or Italian?
You know, that's something I'm still...
I have a confession. Like for me, I did honestly start with anime. Like, okay, what is it?
Really?
Yeah, because the longest time I didn't know Dragon Ball was Japanese.
Oh, really?
You thought it was American?
No, when I first saw it, I saw it in Spanish.
Why Spanish?
My cousin brought over the cassette tapes. Vamos a buscar las esferas de dragón. That was the intro, and I just used the voices in Spanish. I'm like, I just thought it was a cartoon, but it was Spanish. Then when I got older, it was English. I'm like, oh, maybe it's American. I found out it was Japanese. So then I'm like, I want to learn what they're saying.
Very interesting.
Yeah. That's how it took off.
How about you, Katerina?
It's like pretty similar.
Oh, Spanish too?
No,
Dragon Ball?
Naruto was
I've never watched Dragon Ball. I watched the Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, my sisters watched that too.
Digimon.
Oh yeah.
Sakura Card Captor. Yeah, I could see it like on TV. I could watch it on TV.
In Ukraine.
In Ukraine.
Oh.
I really don't like anime. I really don't
how did
like
you get
manga.
started though? Like,
Yeah, but why?
I was just traveling here
why did you travel to Japan though?
because my friend was here.
Visiting.
She
came
was
visit your
actually
friend.
she was on a working holiday.
Oh, okay.
And I was planning my summer vacation and she was like, you should come. So I came and I was like, yeah, I really like it. Like, I like the country and I actually wanted to learn another language that was completely different from like the ones I knew already. And I was like, okay, Japanese would be nice.
Last question. Do you guys study Japanese now?
No.
You stopped.
Yeah.
So how about now? Do you plan to start studying again?
I just want to practice talking more.
Talking.
You know.
How about you two? Do you guys study?
Yeah, you can go.
I do. I study. I study by myself at home, and I'm taking private lessons, Japanese private lessons.
How do you motivate yourself when you study by yourself? Because usually, like, people try to do
Yeah.
that, but after like a few weeks, few months, they just kind of give
Yeah.
up. It's not fun, or they can't continue. How
Because
do you do that?
Because I get disappointed when I cannot understand the news in
The
Japan.
news.
Yeah, like I cannot understand. I should study more.
ニュースは難しいね。
Yeah, it's difficult.
it
So
is
it's kind of
difficult.
motivation for me.
感じは
I don't really study like.
Like study anymore?
Yeah, no, because I didn't really have time with university and everything. And also, like, I feel like, you know, when you study something, you get to, like, when you first begin, you can see your progress.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really fast.
You
And then you
plateau.
get
Yeah.
you get to the level where, like, if I study now, the only things I could study would be, like, the grammar
New vocabulary. Maybe.
that you don't really use. Like, you know, all
yeah.
these grammar structures. And then vocab I'm not going to use. So I tried, but then I was like, I don't use it, so I can't really, like, I don't feel the need to study it.
No sense, yeah.
Maybe in the future, we can try to help you guys more.
お願いします。
Really?
Why not now?
Good question, Angie.
Well, we're in English school, not Japanese school, so.
そうですね。Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment about what you guys want us to talk about next time. Or just comment how amazing, you know, some of us are, you know. All right,
All right, thank you for watching, guys.
Have a good day.
Bye.